bring you into their life, if that makes sense. And so for some of you, it could be that they need to change their location to do that, but take that as it resonates. We also have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So the Ace of Pentacles is really showing your person wanting to offer you that new beginning, wanting to give you something valuable. And Ten of Wands, I see that this is like your person is overcoming obstacles to be with you. They're putting in the work. So for some of you, yeah, it's like they're on the last legs of some sort of cycle ending. That's what the Ten of Wands and the World is telling me, that your person's definitely letting go of something. They're releasing something so they can have this new beginning with you here with the Ace of Pentacles. Because they feel that you guys will have a very positive future together. They see this really, beautiful outcome, the two of you coming together. And I think they really want to enjoy that with you. They want to see what this connection could do and where it could go. We have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So I think right now your person is maybe being a bit strategic. You might feel like they're hiding something. I don't feel that they're hiding anything negative per se. I think it's just that with this Ace of Wands, maybe they're hiding how much desire that they have for you, because the Ten of Wands can also indicate a lot of physical passion for someone, like really desiring someone in that way. And with the Seven of Swords, it might be like your person is maybe scared to reveal to you just how much they want you with this Ace of Wands, because again, this is about desire. So I feel like your person's primary energy towards you is desire and a new beginning and stability as well with the Ace of Pentacles. That's like a very committed relationship. So maybe your person is not trying to show you how much they want you just because maybe they don't want to like scare you or something, or they're maybe keeping it to themselves a little bit. They be playing it a little cool, but this person definitely really likes you and they really want you. I think they're just being strategic about how much they show you. It's like they're afraid of like being caught, like crushing on you or something. I don't know. It's like they don't want you to see how much of a crush they have on you, because maybe they're like, they think you're gonna like think they're like creepy or something. For some of you, I don't really know how to understand that. It's like maybe they're a bit afraid of being judged or something. Like if you knew how much they like fantasized about you or something like that, like you might think they're weird. So they like definitely don't want you to like know that. But it's like kind of in like a cute way. Maybe they're trying to make it seem like their intentions are more innocent than they are. Not to say that they don't have good intentions, but just like if you guys talk, they might more keep it like lighthearted and not go into the like sensual aspects as much. Not because they don't feel it, but because they don't necessarily like I don't know if they know how you feel towards them that way, and so they're not like feeling super confident maybe revealing that right now. But I feel like they want to in the future, if they knew like how you felt about them in that way. We also have the King of Pentacles. So yeah, your person's definitely wanting to commit to you, wanting to be loyal to you. I do feel like this person is loyal to you. It's like they feel that they are meant to be your partner. This person definitely wants to be your boyfriend or girlfriend. If you guys aren't already together, this person really wants that. Like they want to be your man, your woman. They want to know that there's like a mutual commitment here is really what I'm feeling. Like they want to know that you're theirs is what I'm feeling. Yeah, with the Six of Wands, they really want to win you over. They want to succeed with you here in this relationship. For some of you, it might be your person's planning on like asking you to be their girlfriend or boyfriend, and they're like hoping that this goes over well, that they can win you over. Um, Also, I feel like they really want to impress you. Maybe they're gonna show off like their money or like take you out to like a fancy dinner or something like that, or like whatever skills your person has. It's like they want to show you their best side because they like are trying to get you to commit to them is how I feel. We also have Temperance and the Six of Cups. So yeah, they're really wanting to have a reunion with you here at the Six of Cups. This could be about definitely divulging somewhere intimate feelings at some point. They definitely want to give you love. And again, I get this innocent energy from this. It's like they have a lot of passion for you that maybe they're keeping to themselves, but they might at first want to show you just like an innocent sort of love, but they definitely really adore you and cherish you. And with this Temperance, yeah, they're healing, they're balancing everything out. They definitely want to show you that they care is what I'm feeling like, because the Temperance is about I feel like equal give and take as well. So it's like they don't want you to feel like you're the only one that gives to this relationship. Like they want to give love to you as well. We have these Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So what I'm feeling from this is, um, what is this? This is them feeling lonely, I think, with the Five of Pentacles. Um, this person also might have self-esteem issues, or they've had them in the past. What I'm feeling is with the Seven of Wands, there's a couple meanings here. I feel like the Seven of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, on some ways, could also represent that maybe your person has been defensive in the past, because they have low self-esteem or like a fear of abandonment. So maybe they kind of like kept you at bay, because they just had a low self-worth. But I also see this as your person wants to stand up for this connection. They want to fight for it, and they want to come out of this place of loneliness. So if there's been like a separation, this person is definitely like missing you a lot. They feel lonely without you in their life, and so they also do want to just fight for this relationship because they don't want to lose you, because you like brighten up their life a lot is what I feel. Um, so they might at times feel very alone, very rejected, maybe by other people. And it's like I feel like they feel like you are one of the people that really understands them in their life, and I think that's something they don't want to lose, because it's rare for them to maybe find people that really get them. This person would be kind of complicated, or just very unique, or just picky, honestly, about who they spend their time with, and so they feel like they really don't want to lose you. You have the Four of Swords and the Hierophant. So your person's definitely contemplating this relationship a lot, going within. I just see your person like lying in their bed, just like thinking about you a lot, um, kind of mulling over in their head what to do about this connection. The Hierophant definitely indicates spiritual growth is happening. Your person's maybe even ascending. They're growing up spiritually, having some important maybe downloads or realizations in this time of quietness and of peace. Um, I definitely get the sense that your person is healing these insecurities or whatever issues, that's caused this kind of deceptive behavior. Because the Seven of Swords is a card of insecurity. It's a card of being deceptive because you're not comfortable with like who you are as a person, so you feel the need to like wear a mask. But I feel like in this time of healing with the Temperance and the Four of Swords, this is also healing as well, because then maybe they're learning to love themselves so they can actually be honest about their intentions and like who they are, and not feel so ashamed. I feel like your person might have really struggled with like toxic shame in their past. But I think with this Magician energy, again, they're getting into their power. King of Pentacles, that's that confidence. So they're definitely working on building themselves up again. Maybe they even had, a hard time recently, or dark night of the soul or something, and so they're having to kind of patch themselves up after that, just kind of get their bearings straight as well. Let's see. Okay, clarify the Seven of Swords. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Pile one's person's current energy towards pile one. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I definitely see that. So we have firm foundation, positive movement forward, and truth, which is the Judgment card. So with this firm foundation, I feel like this is your person really wanting to, again, this is a Pentacle energy, so wanting to build something stable with you here with this Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And I think they know that in order to do this, they need to let go of this deceptive behavior, because you can't build, you can't build anything on a web of lies. It just falls apart. And so maybe that's something your person used to do, a kind of like a self-sabotaging thing. But it's like that's how you get tower moments, is when you create an illusion and a fantasy of your life that isn't real, or you create an image of yourself that isn't real. Eventually people find out, and then there's some ego death that comes from that, or ego loss. So yeah, positive movement forward. This is about that, letting go of this behavior, letting go of mirror like narcissistic traits. So your person is really changing, is how I feel, because they've had a day of judgment, they've had a day of reckoning here with the Truth card. And I think this is definitely about them realizing they need to be more honest, they need to tell the truth. For some of you also, it's like your person was hit by like a harsh reality. They might have had a tower moment actually in their recent past, where they kind of had to like really face up to maybe consequences of some of their actions and really like take some time to reflect with this Four of Swords energy on maybe their values, because the Hierophant also represents like morality, like virtue, that kind of stuff. So I feel like your person is almost like coming to a conclusion of like wanting to be a more virtuous person. And I feel like that's where the Six of Cups energy is coming in, is that as they become like more virtuous and moral, they're kind of better able to show you the love that they have for you. Because if you're insecure, it's hard to really give love to other people because you're not even giving it to yourself. So I feel like this person is kind of healing their heart. Maybe some of the walls around their heart are starting to fall away because they are doing some spiritual healing, is what I feel at the Hierophant. Um, so I feel like they might have been doing some shadow work or something like that. All right, clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile one's first that current energy towards pile one. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please. Um, Passion ignited. Also, like we have the Tower, destruction. Yeah, there definitely was some sort of tower moment here. So for some of you, you'll not understand what this is. It will. Okay, there could be a couple meanings. There could have been like maybe you got tired of this deceptive behavior and you like walked away from them, so that caused a tower moment because they lost you, and that was really maybe shocking and dramatic for them. It could be someone recently left a relationship, or again, like if they built like, I'm just hearing like House of Cards. So like if your person did construct a situation for themselves that was like mostly based on like ego and wasn't even what they really wanted, and was just like kind of, yeah, like feeding their ego. I feel like that crumbled. So that could definitely be like karmic situations coming to a dramatic close recently. So, they might be still a little bit in shock from that, especially if, they just got broken up with or something for some of you, or they just left somebody, or they just, moved out. It's like they're feeling a little unstable there. But we have Passion United with the Ace of Wands. So it's like they definitely, after this period of difficulty here, they want a new beginning, because we have rejoice and celebration with the Three of Cups and fulfillment of wishes. So yeah, your person is definitely wanting to reunite with you here after a period of difficulty, but I kind of feel like maybe they just need a bit of time to heal from this, because it might have been kind of traumatic, I'm hearing, for your person, whatever this was recently. So I think they need to just like settle within themselves, but they're definitely interested in coming towards you. I think as they kind of calm down from this, your person was a little shook by something recently, is what I'm feeling. All right, let's get some of their messages to you and see what they want to say. All right, pile one. What does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What does pile one's person want to say? I could travel to the ends of the earth and never find a love like ours again. You were my one and only. So yeah, this person, might have had to, see the world for some of you, or just kind of like metaphorically, they might have had to kind of go off on their own for a bit, but they realized that, you're their one and only, and they won't be able to find this again with someone else. And so I think that's what this Six of Cups is, wanting to reunite with you. We share a divine love, which is very sweet. So they definitely feel that they feel that you guys do share something really special. I'm thinking about all the things I would do to you if I got you alone. Yeah, they're definitely secretly fantasizing about you a lot. I'm longing to touch your skin. Yeah, definitely feel that with the Ten of Wands. It's like just a lot of built up passion, frustration even, maybe because they can't be with you, or they're not with you right now. I could never get bored of you. Every day feels like a new adventure with you. So yeah, I definitely feel like with the Five of Pentacles, I could also just indicate boredom and apathy, like just not feeling content with life. But I feel like you really excite them. I feel so cold without you. I miss your warmth. Oh my gosh, look at that. With the Five of Pentacles. Yes, exactly. They do miss your warmth. They do feel very cold without you. I want to share my life with you. Everything reminds me of you. Our union is a cosmic event. So this is a very special, I think, connection here. There's a lot of really deep, like, soul history between the two of you. We've been communicating through dreams. So you guys have been meeting up in the astral realms, and you can trust me. So this person wants you to know that you can trust them. And I feel that with the King of Pentacles is a very trustworthy person. Like your person wants to be worthy of your trust. Like maybe they did some stuff that made you not trust them with that Seven of Swords energy, but it's like they want to show you that they've changed is what I feel definitely. All right, what else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say? I love you more than I've ever loved anything. Yeah, so they really do love you more than they've ever loved anyone or anything. You mean a lot to them. I receive so many signs and synchronicities about you. I swear I see your name everywhere. So definitely getting called to you, especially at that judgment energy. I feel like that's about synchronicities. I wish we were together right now. Yeah, definitely. And I will always come back to you. We are destined to unite. So this person feels that you guys are destined to be together and they want to come back to you, especially if they stepped away for a little bit. They want to retrace their steps and find their way back to you. Apologize for maybe some of their behavior as well. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Let's see. I'm praying. Oh no, I'm purging my wounds and letting go of so much baggage and pain. So yeah, this person has been really working on themselves. It's interesting I said praying. So maybe for some of you with that Hierophant, they are actually praying to reconnect with you. But they are healing. I'm completely committed to you. Yeah, I feel that with the King of Pentacles. I'm trying to impress you every way I know how. Oh my gosh, literally with the Six of Wands. Yeah, they really are trying to impress you there. They want you to see them in a good light. They want you to see their worth. See that you want them in their life. Definitely hearing like win you over. Um, I feel so passionately towards you, it drives me wild. Yeah, definitely. Feeling a lot of passion. And then I'm making healthier choices for myself. So, yeah, your person is becoming healthier. This could definitely be about walking away from things that don't serve them anymore. Whatever that is, it could be negative thought patterns or addictions, things that are just not good. They're releasing those things now because they want to come into your life like as a healed person, as someone who's stable. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? Oop. Um, let's see. Please be patient with me. I've never felt this way about someone before. So yeah, they're definitely asking for you to be patient. I feel like maybe you've been patient with this person as you maybe for some of you like you kind of knew at one point this person had some healing to do that they needed some time to heal and I think you've kind of just given them space to do that. I feel like you can see their potential, like you can see like who they could be if they, did heal. And I feel like this person is kind of reassuring you that they are on that path. It might just like take some time because they're still trying to figure out there's things out, they're still trying to grow up. I'm integrating my sensitive side and getting in touch with my emotions and intuition. So they're actually opening up emotionally, I think. Getting in touch with their feminine energy, not rejecting themselves as much for maybe being sensitive. I'm shedding my past self and going through a metamorphosis. So yeah, definitely changing there. I'm sorry for hiding my feelings for you. They are there even if I try to mask them. You have that Seven of Swords energy. They are apologizing. They are acknowledging they were hiding their feelings. You are my guiding light and you have left a mark on my heart that will never be erased. So they feel like they're going to be, really attached to you forever, that you really impacted them on a deep level and it'll never really go away. All right, what else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person? I run from you because I'm afraid of facing myself. Yeah, so it's not personal if they've ever run from you. It's because they're afraid of themselves. They're afraid of what you maybe revealed to them, uncomfortable truths about themselves that maybe they wanted to avoid. But I feel like they're kind of starting to maybe accept themselves more so it's easier to be around you. You are so lovely and sweet. You remind me that there is goodness in the world. And I'm freeing myself from all the things that come between us. Nothing will stand in the way of my love for you. So definitely walking away from things to be with you because, maybe they're realizing that they really only ran from themselves and that they didn't even really want to. Like, especially I think if your person was in the moment of whenever they did run away from you, it's probably like in their head they thought they were making the right choice. In their head they thought they were getting away from something scary. Maybe they felt like this relationship was toxic, or they convinced themselves that it wasn't right for them. But then I feel like as they've, because they were in like an unhealed state, but I feel like as your person has like healed and maybe calmed down, they're starting to realize, like, they're like, what was I even running from? Like, what was I really running from? This person isn't going to hurt me. Like, what was I running from? And they're realizing like they were just running from their own fear. And it wasn't that there was anything wrong with you. Even in their head, if they tried to justify it, it's like they're starting to kind of see that it was really them and like not you per se, because you were probably just trying to, be loving and nice to them, and they just like were freaking out and, running away, and you were probably just really confused and hurt. But this person just needed time to, learn to love themselves so they could actually accept your love, is what I'm feeling. But also just found one's person want to say, um, I'm more in love with you than ever. So yeah, running away didn't make them stop loving you. You are my bliss, and there won't be a day where I don't think of you. So this person has been thinking about you a lot. They're more in love with you than ever, even if they did try to run away from this connection, because you are their bliss, and ultimately they're realizing that you are where this beautiful love energy lies for them, and they can't really feel it other places. So they can't replicate it. Um, the feelings are here to stay, is what I heard in my head just now. What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What else is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? Interesting. So we have the, oh wow, very romantic. So we have this man holding this rose, and you have this bouquet of flowers. So this is definitely showing me your person wants to show it for you and romance you. This polar bear reminds me of, being really protective of you. They're feeling very protective of you. That makes sense, actually, that it clarifies the seven of wands that came up earlier. It's like your person wants to fight for you, because we have the happy home card here. A person wants to settle down with you. This is reminding me of the four of wands. So yeah, definitely wanting to fight for this relationship, because they do have all this love for you. They do want to romance you. Um, see, what is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one, please? What is pile one's person's current energy towards pile one? Oh my God, that's so interesting. So we have the man holding the rose, and then we have woman holding a heart. So it's like they know that you hold their heart. They know that you are the one that they want to be with, the one that they love. And then we have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So yeah, they're definitely seeing things clearly with the third eye chakra. I feel like this is also about them, thinking about what they want with you, fantasizing about what they want. But definitely getting clarity here, though. They're seeing the truth. And again, I think that's kind of what I was mentioning earlier about them maybe like running away because they thought that was what was best, because this relationship was triggering. But then after they kind of have healed those like core wounds and maybe calmed down from those triggers, they're like really like using their perception to see the situation more clearly. And they're like, what was I really running from? And they're starting to maybe like question themselves and actually like think really deeply about this, and definitely release like blame and resentment towards you if there was any. And I think they're coming into more of a state of love. I also feel like this person is really recognizing the need for self love, that they need to give that to themselves, because I think they recognize that you love yourself a lot, and they want to, you've done a lot of work on yourself, I feel, and they want to emulate that. That could be part of them wanting to impress you, is that they want to impress you with like good mental health or like healthy self love or something, especially if they used to struggle with that. See. All right, let's get you some advice. So this is a really beautiful deck that my friend gave me for my birthday. So I'll read from the book though, because it has really nice meanings. I'll get you a card. All right, pile one. Advice for pile one, please. Advice for pile one, please. So two came out. I'll read for both of you. So we have Earth Angel. Also look at this beautiful illustration. I love this deck. This is, what is it called? The Journey of Love by Alana Fairchild. And The Void. So really cool. Let's look into what the book says about these. 54. Okay, Earth Angel, you carry the world in your robes and heaven in your hair. You bring me a special gift now, responding to my prayer. Though sometimes I may feel that I am struggling or alone, you come to me now and carry me into your heart. You bring me home. Even from the darkest depths, I rise up to meet your light. I cannot be separated from the divine. I cannot be separated from the light. Wow, that's really powerful. So I feel like this is about you connecting to spirit, but also this is almost like your person saying, like, even from the darkest depths, I rise up to meet your light. So it's like, but it's also contrasted with the void, which is almost like those darkest depths. Your person maybe was in a really, really dark place, and you kind of are like this angel of love that came into their life to heal them. This oracle brings a message of divine guidance. You have an angel with you, watching over you and assisting you in response to your heart's call for help, love, and protection for you and your beloveds. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Keep praying each day from your heart and know that you are safely carried on the journey of love. If you have been worrying about a loved one, know that this protection extends to them as well. You are asked to pray more and worry less, allowing love to be. Thank you for walking with me. Before you climbed up here, I was afraid. I had risked everything by holding out my hand, and now I share your joy and excitement at being a friend. I realize I may have run to catch up with you. Wow, that's really interesting. Or may have to run to catch up with you. Interesting. So it's almost like I'm hearing, so there's two messages, like I may have had to run to catch up with you. So for some of you, your person ran away to find themselves, to find you. But also it's like they're realizing they may need to work on themselves to meet you. So I feel like there's double meanings. Like you're protected by the angels, but I feel like your person's also seeing you as their angel. Then we have the void. At the ending of every cycle, at the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. It may last for any amount of time, a moment of feeling or many years of deep inner work whilst feeling displaced. The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing, the lack of certainty about who you are and why you're here on this planet. A void might open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and the seemingly endless stretch of time, even if it is only days, that seem as though they are eternal in duration as you wait to reconnect again. Wow, this is so interesting. Yet, if you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept that darkness is holding you with love, not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you can be well equipped for the next steps forward on your glorious divine venture for this lifetime, meeting the beloved, whether divine or human lover, in a fresh new moment, excited, open, and curious always. This oracle brings you guidance. There are parts of your own process unfolding that you simply cannot know about yet. It will not always be this way, but for now, it is most helpful for you to only deal with what is immediately before you. All else will be shown when the time is right. There is growing to be done, and then the void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. You do not have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present, be patient. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, just be. Your time will come soon. If you are holding a question about relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be, of waiting according to spiritual wisdom and love. A coming together, a blending of one, where understanding spans the space between and separation disappears to form a new. Whoa, and separation disappears. Oh my gosh, you guys are definitely reconnecting. And I feel like this is about surrendering it to the divine and just knowing that it's in the void. It's in, you've placed your order to the universe and it's coming into your life. So, just follow your path and decide what you want and just let it go, let it release it to the universe and just, go about your life because you are this beautiful earth angel and just enjoy the present moment. But your person definitely does carry a lot of love for you. So I feel like giving them the time that they need to, bring this to you. I feel like that's just knowing, having that confidence that it is in the works. It's definitely confirmation of that. So very beautiful. I love that deck. So very grateful to my friend for that gift. All right, let's get some final messages from your person. What else does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1? Let's see. Can't you see we're meant to be? So yeah, they feel like you guys are meant to be. You excite me. I just want you all the time. Yeah, I definitely see that. I should have never let you go. Interesting. I want to get closer to you. So that could be about moving closer to you, physically or just communicating with you. I put a lot of pressure on myself to feel good enough for you. Interesting. So definitely, for some of you, I want you to definitely know that if your person's like avoidant or distant, it's not because they don't value you, because I feel like with this earth angel, your person truly sees you as like an angel, like a goddess or like a god or something like that. And it's because like I think you are such a high vibrational being. Your person might have really had a lot of catching up to do. Maybe you met and you were very evolved spiritually, very healed, and they were very, um, not, I'm not going to say behind, but maybe they were just less, that's often how it is with the feminine and masculine energy. The masculine oftentimes does have work to do. They have catching up to do. And it might be really hard for them because they know that they have a lot to work towards to feel good enough for you. So I think just having patience with them and realizing that it's more about them being intimidated by your light and your beauty than them not wanting to be in your life, because I feel like this person does want you in their life. It's just they're not sure if they're good enough to maybe even be able to keep you in their life, if that makes sense. Like that you would just figure out that they're, troubled and just leave them. That could be a wound for them in a way. Um, all right, pile one. What is pile one's person's overall energy towards pile one? Wow, we have the King of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is crazy, you guys. This has to be a synchronicity. We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So these are all of the masculine. Um, let's see. Cups cards. So this is very interesting. Your person is definitely in love with you. They want to flirt with you. They want to romance you, and they're deeply, deeply in love with you there with the King of Cups. So have no fear that your person doesn't love you. They absolutely adore you. And all they want to do is give you their love. So that's very, very cute. Very good energy from this person, this reading. All right, what does pile one needs to hear right now? Um, so this pile one needs to hear. Okay, interesting. So we have this little, this is the Capricorn. So yeah, I feel that with the Pentacles energy that was coming up before, it's like wanting to be stable with you. Oh, interesting. We have this dolphin trinity. So it's almost like the circle of life, letting things unfold, letting things flow. We have beautiful and fearless. So affirm to yourself that you are beautiful and fearless. Your person definitely thinks you're very beautiful. We have this lovely little snake, which reminds me of Kundalini energy. This cute flower. So I think your person almost like wants to show up in your reality as being very cute and innocent. Maybe, they want to buy you flowers. For some of you, you have this peacock. So again, beauty, power. Your person wants to show off for you like that peacock energy. This connection is very preserved here with this flower. It's very protected. Your hearts are connected as well here. This rune, which one is this one? This one is journey. So your person's on a journey back to you. I feel like you guys are on a spiritual journey together. What's this little locket? So yeah, this person definitely carries fond memories of you. It's like they carry you with them. This apple reminds me of them getting healthier, definitely. We have this little car. So another sign of travel, movement, action. Kind of reminds me of like the Knight of Wands or something in that little red car. Passion here. And we have the little wedding ring, engagement ring. So definitely could be commitment, marriage for you, and this connection in the future. Your person wants to definitely show you that they're committed, is what I feel. All right, pile one, thank you for watching. I love you so much. Sending you the list in abundance, and please take care. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile two. Welcome to your reading. I'm beautiful friends. All right, let's see what's going on with your person. What their current energy towards you is. All right, pile two. What is pile? Didn't even ask the question yet. I'll reshuffle. All right. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please? Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. All right, Page of Swords, the Moon, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, beautiful, King of Pentacles, Death, Temperance, Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Chariot, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Temperance card, please. File two's person's current energy towards pile two. Ten of Wands. Okay, so what's their current energy? We have the Page of Swords. So this person's definitely really keeping a close eye on you. I feel like they're analyzing your behavior, trying to get a read on you is what I feel. They're definitely very focused on you, maybe stalking you a bit on social media, but definitely trying to like gather information about you is what I feel. Maybe from a place of silence as well. From this with this Four of Swords, maybe they're just kind of quiet right now, holding back, but they're definitely thinking about you a lot. It's like they're just contemplating this connection all the time. For some of you, they might just be sitting, thinking about you, looking at your social media. Yeah, sitting in their room by themselves, like stalking you or something on Instagram or something like that. Take it as it resonates, but definitely they're also healing. They might feel, it's almost like I get this energy like they feel safer in the silence maybe for right now. So they feel safer maybe just like stalking you and kind of just keeping a distance. It's like there's some healing that needs to be done here, or they just don't feel maybe quite ready to be in contact with you. It's like there's just some meditation, some quiet time this person wants to take right now, or they maybe have been taking. We have the Moon and the Three of Cups. So there's some secrets here. I think there's some subconscious stuff that's being worked out for your person. Again, this is like that deep healing energy of like really going into like the void, and just kind of maybe discovering themselves as well. I feel like this is about diving into the depths of their unconscious mind and really seeing what's going on in there. But this Three of Cups indicates that, after a time of maybe this deep self reflection, your person does want to reunite with you. The Moon is not, it's a very isolated energy. It's like this Four of Swords. It's about like not wanting to be around other people because you really just want to do shadow work and be alone and just like kind of hermit yourself away almost. But this Three of Cups shows that maybe your person's really not spending a lot of time with people, and when they heal and when they kind of go through this shadow period, maybe a dark night of the soul a bit, they're going to want to, yeah, definitely reconnect with you, have fun. This is kind of funny. The Moon and the Three of Cups is a very like oppositional energy. So it's like your person's in a phase, having a phase of maybe moodiness, being withdrawn, but it's like, I think it's preparing them to reunite with you. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. So definitely they see you as their partner because the King and Queen of Pentacles actually came out together. So if you guys aren't like together, or if this person hasn't told you that you guys are together, or you haven't had that conversation, this person sees you as their significant other. Definitely. So they want to take action on this with the Chariot. They want to take guided action, inspired action towards you. They want to come home to you also, is what I feel. The Queen of Pentacles does represent that home energy, being a nurturer, that very loving feminine energy. Like they feel very safe with you. Which is interesting because we do have the Five of Pentacles over here. I'll get to it later, but it almost is like this sense that if you're not in their life, your person doesn't feel like stable. They don't feel like they're at home. I'm hearing home is where the heart is. So it's like their heart is with you, so therefore you are their home. They want to return to that. It's like that energy of like a child wanting to cuddle up to their mother's chest. You know what I mean? It's like that's how your person sees you with the Queen of Pentacles. It's like they just want to curl up with their head on your chest and just like feel really safe. Because you just make them feel energetically very safe. I feel like you're a very calming, like nurturing person. We have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, they want this happily ever after with you here. But the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, this person definitely sees a life with you. They could even see getting married to you, that kind of stuff. Like this person again, sees you as their significant other. Definitely. They just see that you guys are meant to be together. You guys are supposed to be together. It's so cute too. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups in between. It's like this person wants to be with you for life is what I feel. So if they haven't told you this person is super serious about you. Maybe they haven't told you quite how serious they are about you, but this is definitely long term. And with the Six of Pentacles, they definitely want to just be generous with you, give you, the life of your dreams, give you whatever you want. It's like the King of Pentacles, they want to have the money, I think, to even support you as well. They want to like be financially stable for you. This Eight of Swords is interesting. I'm going to clarify it. Clarify the Eight of Swords, pile two's person's current energy. Clarify the Eight of Swords was pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Clarify the Eight of Swords, pile two's person's current energy. Okay, so interesting. So I think this Eight of Swords is about your person, whatever transformation they're going through here with this Four of Swords. It's like your person has gone within for a period, and I think that's what this Eight of Swords is about. Is it's like your person is just kind of isolating themselves. They might be having to deal with some really difficult emotions right now, so they're kind of just, I think, retreating into themselves a bit. But this is aiding in this transformation here with the Death card, and it's interesting because the Death card also came out later as well. So your person is going through an inward transformation, and so it might be holding them back from showing you a lot right now because they're just going through kind of, I'm not going to say like mental health crisis, but I don't think it's that serious, but it's like kind of definitely some deep level healing is going on. But we do have the Eight of Wands, which is interesting, which is definitely a card of freedom. Like the Eight of Swords is like a card of restriction, being held back by something. But the Eight of Wands is about total freedom and pursuing exactly what you want. So for some of you, this also could be if your person has been stuck in a situation that prevented them from being, with you. It's like this, it's coming to an end here with this Death card. Like that cycle is ending, so they can make movement towards you. But it could just be right for this moment. Maybe your person feels stuck, in something, but they want to free themselves from that because they really want this happy life with you. So we have the Death card again and the Five of Pentacles. So again, inward transformation. This Five of Pentacles almost is maybe them having to abandon a situation or even a person. Maybe someone else is feeling left out in the cold. For some reason, I'm getting that sense is it's, like they're maybe feeling out in the cold, especially if they've had to like leave a situation or some person or something, like, feeling a bit displaced, like, confused about where to go. But I feel like with this death, it was like a necessary transformation. And I think it's aiding in your person's ascension as well. But I definitely feel like something has ended here, or is ending. It could just be maybe low self-esteem as well. With that Five of Pentacles, maybe they're working on their self-esteem and that's what's ending. But some sort of cycle is ending here. And then we have Temperance and the Ten of Wands. So yeah, there's something in their life that was really burdening them, like really stressing them out. But I feel like they're letting go of it with the Temperance, and they're getting balance back into their life, because this is about like way too much stress, just way too much energy, being exerted to, deal with a situation. It could just be your person's mental health stuff that they're just really having to heal there. But I feel like this person definitely wants to let go of something. They want to balance this connection out as well, is what I'm feeling. All right. Clarify the not, never mind. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile two's person's current energy. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. What do we have? We have heart chakra, fulfillment of wishes, and passion ignited. Yeah, so your person's definitely leaving something behind to get this wish fulfillment with you here with the Nine of Cups. They definitely feel like you are their wish fulfillment. You open up their heart and their passion here with the heart chakra and the Ace of Wands. So it's like you are the one that opens their heart. You're the one that makes them feel like alive, is really what I'm hearing. So they're definitely wanting to leave behind some sort of probably like a karmic situation, or just something that was holding them back from you, basically, because they're having a heart chakra opening and they're starting to see the future you guys could have together, and that's what your person really is wanting. And I think all this shadow work has kind of aided in your person realizing this, because they've really started to discover themselves and figure out who they are and what they actually want in life. And you're what comes up when they really contemplate that, with that Four of Swords energy. All right, clarify the Ten of Wands, pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Clarify the Ten of Wands. So let's see, you have the Five of Pentacles again, financial and material changes. Yeah, so something is changing in their life. They're letting go of something. Could be a living situation is kind of what I'm feeling. For some of you, we have sacrifice. Yeah, something has had to go here at the sacrifice. They've had to sacrifice maybe even their ego there with the Hanged Man. They've had to look at things from another person's perspective, and they've definitely let something go. Sacrifice maybe another path that they, were going on that maybe they thought they wanted, but they've realized they don't anymore. Because yeah, exactly, they want to rejoice and celebrate with you here with this Three of Cups again. So it's like after this period of isolation, maybe with the moon, going within all this shadow work, it's like they want to come back. They're hoping here for this reconciliation with you. The hope is the what card is this? 17. That's the Star. So it's like they're healing, and they want to come back into your life since this healing is being done, since they're having all these new realizations there at the Hangman. Wow, that's really interesting. So I feel like your person's really shifting right now. Okay. What's Pile Two's person's current energy? Or sorry, never mind. What does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? Sorry, guys. What does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? What does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? Um, take these ones. So we have Let's Kiss and Make Up. So yeah, this person definitely wants to just be intimate with you and kind of heal things in a way through expressions of love. And that way, I think that can kind of, that romance can help bring the spark back if there's been difficulty between the two of you. You're my soulmate. Yeah, I definitely see that with the King and Queen of Pentacles. They definitely feel that you're their soulmate. As we heal, we come into greater union. Interesting. I definitely see that. You guys are definitely coming into greater union as you are healing yourselves. And I definitely sense that from this pile. I'm full of lust and desire for you. Yeah, I definitely see that. You're the one I truly love and want to be with. So that's definitely a message about if this person, for some of you, was in another relationship or just, I don't know, in another whatever was bringing them away from you, third party. They're telling you that you're the one that they truly love and that you're the one they want to be with. They don't want to be with this other person. They don't want to be on this other path. Like you're the one that they want. You are my wish fulfillment. Interesting. Yeah, I think, oh yeah, fulfillment of wishes came out here too. So this is the Nine of Cups coming out twice, basically. Um, In my heart, you are truly irreplaceable, very beautiful. So yeah, they know this, that you are irreplaceable. When you touch me, you set my body alight. I'm reminiscing about our past together. Our memories are so dear to my heart. Oh, it's very sweet. So yeah, you guys have really some really fond, fun, happy memories. Your person could really be thinking about that a lot. No matter how much time passes, my feelings for you will never change. We have spent many lifetimes together, and you are my mirror, and I was scared of my reflection. So this could be about if they've run from you in the past, it was because you were maybe really triggering them. You were really triggering their wounds, and so it was really scary for them to maybe interact with you because it was like there was a lot of magnetic attraction and desire and feeling like you're their soulmate, but at the same time, you maybe really brought up some things that they hadn't healed, maybe for the first time. So it really freaked them out, maybe for a period, and that's definitely why they ran away. Even if they did feel that you were their soulmate and they did love you, they just felt like they couldn't handle it. They were like overwhelmed. But else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? Together we are one eternal love. Very beautiful. So they feel that you guys, do have an eternal love here. We have an unbreakable bond. Interesting. So definitely, nothing has been able to break this person's love for you. They haven't been able to break this connection. For some of you, this could be like a twin flame. You guys do have this eternal soul bond that is unbreakable, but take that as it resonates. I love you more than I've ever loved anything, and I will always come back to you. We are destined to unite. So that's them reassuring you that they will return because they love you more than they've ever loved anything, and this is an eternal, unbreakable bond you guys have. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? You can see underneath my mask, and it scares me. Interesting, because that came up earlier with the I was scared of my reflection. I treasure the moments we spend together. You are the love of my life in every lifetime. Oh my gosh, that's so interesting. Look, like double message. Like you guys have these lifetimes together. You're perfect. My heart is overflowing with love for you. I love it when you touch me and you make my heart shine with love. Oh, very sweet. So your person is definitely feeling the love. They're very in love with you right now. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two, please? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? I push you away because I'm scared that if you get too close, you might hurt me. Yeah, I definitely feel that if your person was running from you or pushing you away, it was because they were scared that if they let you in, you would really break their heart. I didn't even know it was possible for me to love someone as much as I love you. I'm letting go of all the things that come between us. Yes, definitely walking away from things. Close your eyes and I'm right by your side. So they want you to remember that they're always with you in spirit. You guys can connect, astrally. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two? Um, let's see. I know things will never be over between us. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that with this unbreakable bond. That things are never really over. Even if it's over, it's not over. And then you'll do it again in another lifetime. I find myself in your kiss. I know I have hurt you and it makes me so sad. You're the last person I ever wanted to hurt. And yet I did because of my inner pain and wounds from the past. So I think they know that, especially if they ran away from you or seemed to choose another path or something, that it really hurt you. And they feel really guilty about it because they didn't want to hurt you. It's like they love you, they never wanted to hurt you, but sometimes the people we love the most, we do end up hurting. So, they were going through a lot at the time, and I'm very sensitive to your words and actions. So this could be a message that your person might be gets really triggered by things that you say, and you might not even realize it. But this person, like, they might have like rejection sensitivity or something where they feel rejection even when there isn't one, and so they might get really hurt and reactive and maybe then they're like hurtful and you don't really know what's going on and it's because they're like freaking out and they've like misinterpreted something. Take that as it resonates though. What else does Palsy's person want to say? I need time to think and be alone so I can connect to source and awaken to my truth. Yeah, definitely. So if your person is acting quiet, it's because they're connecting with source. They are healing. I got triggered and overwhelmed and I fell apart inside. I'm so sorry that I projected my inner issues and pain onto you. The last thing I ever wanted was to hurt you. Oh my gosh, this has come out twice. You're the last person I ever wanted to hurt. The last thing I ever wanted to do was hurt you. That's really interesting. I miss you just as much as you miss me. I cry sometimes thinking about you, and your touch feels so nice. I dream of your caress. So your person is feeling really sad that they've hurt you. As I feel like they're also awakening to this truth. They're maybe really recognizing the ways that they were hurtful. And it might be why they're crying is because they feel really bad about it because at the end of the day, they have like all this love for you. And so they're like, why would I hurt this beautiful person that I care about so much? It's because of my issues. And I just feel so bad about it because, I never meant to make them feel bad about themselves or like think that I didn't care or something like that. Because they always did. All right. Let's get some of their current energy. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two. Oops. So we have these lovely owls. So yeah, they're getting in touch with their intuition. They're getting in touch with their high priestess energy because I think even if your person is a masculine energy, we all have divine masculine, feminine, energy within us actually. So I think that it's an important part of the masculine journey to integrate their high priestess, divine feminine side. So I think your person is doing that because then they start to open up to their emotions and intuition. So we also have this interesting flying boat. So this reminds me of your person is traveling towards you, making movement towards you, planning to come towards you. It's very interesting. This reminds me a lot of the chariot energy. So if this resonates with you, this could be a long distance connection and your person is planning on flying or however they need to get home to you. Because I was definitely getting there's something about your person is feeling like homesick for you too. So take that as it resonates. Otherwise, it's about them going through, traversing obstacles to be with you. So get some more energy from them from this deck. All right. Pile two. What is pile two's person's current energy towards pile two? Pile two's person's current energy towards pile two, please. Pile two's person's current energy. Okay, so We also have strategy. So yeah, they're being strategic. They're making plans to take action towards you. I feel like the owl can definitely represent strategy. That's that, Athena energy of, the art of war is what I'm hearing. Interestingly enough, that could you could be reading that, but not necessarily do they want to go to war with you. It's more just like really being strategic, being smart about how maybe to even leave a situation that they need to get out of. Because look, broken heart, they miss you. They feel the separation with you. The temple path. This is like them ascending, to the temple, to the divine. They're on their path to God, is what I feel. So I feel like this is all maybe why the separation happened. Especially again, like I said earlier, this is a deep soul connection or like a twin flame connection. And so a lot of times I think separation does happen in order to almost force the two parties into healing and into ascension and into connecting with the divine, because the separation can be so painful that the only choice is to ascend, is to connect with God for healing, to connect with the angels. So it's like spirit puts us in these really painful positions just to grow our souls, which I feel like is very difficult to experience in the moment, but after it happens, there's a level of gratitude that it happened, because you can see the lesson in all of it, and how, maybe you wouldn't have been so desperate to connect with source if you weren't in such profound pain. So it's like a clever game that spirit plays with us. It's like the twin flames, like the carrot dangling, and we have to like and become enlightened in order to like get the carrot, which is funny. I don't know, maybe spirit's telling me that they have a funny sense of humor. All right, let's get you some advice. This is a really beautiful deck. It is the Journey of Love guidebook, or Journey of Love oracle deck. So I'm gonna get you a card from here and see what your guidance is. All right, advice for file 2. You got man of the earth, woman of the sky. That's very divine counterpart energy. Again, so much twin flame energy in this pile is what I feel. But let's get into the guidebook, because there's some really beautiful messages in here. All right, 48. I see myself in you and you in me. We may seem to be so different and sometimes yet so similar. Even beyond this, I know deep within that we are one. Wow, this is really cool. I can lose myself in your light and receive your light with my body. I can witness the darkness of your shadow and enter into it with my compassion. I can find the divine in our connection, letting go of what I thought I was. Oh my gosh, I can be broken apart to become as one with you, even if only for a second. And I know the divine more intimately than ever before. Our passion leads us to each other, and in each other we find our true selves. Whoa. Okay, this is literally what I was just saying. I have chills. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. This is what I was just saying. Like, I'm broken apart to become one with you. That's crazy. You are being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that is on its way to you now, in human relationship and in divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know that you are worthy of it, and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Wow. Know that even when it is dark, when it challenges you, there is sacredness unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also perhaps more so in our darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken and opened, for that in that cracking of what you thought you were, you shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. Oh my God, this is so powerful. So I definitely am getting twin flame energy from this, and this is definitely about exactly what I was saying, is like being broken apart here to come to the divine. This is literally so synchronistic, because this is exactly what this combination of cards represents, this exact same energy. How rare to be born with the name of love, what challenges await that I must face, or voice to listen to from above, telling me what I must embrace. Each day I walk a path unknown with no regrets for where I've been. Each experience is mine to own, no choices called to live again. How strong I am, I ask myself. The measure test unfolds each day. A blessing of enormous wealth inside the gift will always lay. Wow, this is so powerful. So you're definitely ascending, and I feel like this relationship is part of your ascension. So beautiful. Let's get some final messages. I don't know how to it's a tough act to follow. That beautiful word, beautiful speech. All right, let's see. What else is how to's person want to say to file 2? I love all of you. I'm coming back soon. Oh my gosh, and then look, look, I'm like shook right now. We got union. There's a lot of powerful energy from this pile. And then I'm coming to see you. Okay, this is crazy. I definitely feel like you guys are coming into some sort of reunion here because this is incredibly synchronistic. All right, what is pile two's person's overall energy towards pile two? Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands again, so releasing burdens, overcoming obstacles. We have the Queen of Wands, which reminds you of like the divine feminine, the very magnetized value, the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, which I feel like is just coming towards you with truth, and the Hierophant, which is that spiritual element as well. They're coming into spiritual union. All right, very powerful. What else the file students to hear? What letters do we have? We have N and H. You have this caduceus, which is a symbol to me of divine love energy coming down. We have a rune. This one says strength. So you are very strong. You can get through this. We have block. So there may be a blockage right now, but it's like you're getting through this with your strength. We have this banana. It kind of reminds me of just like having fun, going bananas, celebrating, partying with you. We have enough. So you are enough, and dream. So maybe you guys are connecting in dreams. We have this little dollar bill. So it could be some abundance coming your way. This is like a cute little bow, so your person finds you very adorable. We have this tortoise, I love this tortoise. It's so adorable. But it's like, even if it takes a while, just be patient with your person because they are getting there. This star, which I feel like represents that hope. We have this tangerine, which is, really sunshiny, happy energy. It's a really nice smell, this beautiful flower. So they find you very beautiful. And this says, every journey starts with one step. So your person is on a journey back too, but it might be like this tortoise, they're having to take, big steps. But I feel like, especially if your person came to you very unhealed, you met when they were very unhealed, it's, they're trying their best is what I feel with what they had, with what they've been through. And so I think just having patience for them to maybe have to, like, maybe a small step for you, like you see it for this person, like it's like a small step, like, but for them, it might take a lot of courage to even take a small step towards you, if that makes sense. It might take a lot of inner strength to overcome those really, really deep core wounds. All right, pile two, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Take care. Stay safe. I'm sending you so much abundance and bliss. All right, bye-bye. Hi, pile three. Welcome to your reading, beautiful friends. Let's look at your person's current energy for you right now. All right, what is pile three's person's current energy? Oh my gosh, the King of Pentacles went flying. So definitely very committed to you. Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please. Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three. Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Pile three's person's current energy. I'm gonna use ones. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. So let's get into, actually I'm going to just scoop these over so I can fit. I want to put the Lovers and the Seven of Cups over here as well. Okay, so what's going on with your person? So the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. So I definitely feel like your person is very committed to you here. They're very loyal to you. And the Three of Cups is about them wanting to reunite with you, rejoice with you, have a good time with you, just celebrate life together is what I feel. But it's definitely about a reunion. I feel for some of you, if there's been like a period of distance or something between the two of you, this person definitely wants to come back into your life. They really value your friendship. You also have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this is about them getting their priorities straight here. They're trying to figure out where they want to invest their energy. I definitely feel for this pile, your person is making a choice. The Lovers can sometimes represent a choice. It's like the choice to love, essentially, and the Seven of Cups as well. So I think your person is making an important decision about their life, maybe where their life is going to go. Earlier when I was shuffling the Ten of Cups to come out, and I did the Two of Cups, so it seems like um, it was just too many cards, but I do feel like there is an energy of your person choosing love, though, with the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. So it's like they're choosing to maybe go with love rather than fear, because the Three of Pentacles is about partnership. It's about building something with somebody. It's about laying that stable foundation to really grow something. So for a lot of you, I really sense that this person is, maybe they've been juggling two different options here. They've been juggling some choices, what they're going to do with their life. Are they going to be this stable, committed King of Pentacles for you, or are they just going to, avoid commitment because they're afraid? So I feel like that's been this struggle for them, but I feel like they're starting to see that there's more value in putting in the work than maybe just running away from things. The King of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is getting into their confidence and their strength, their authority here at the King of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles shows you your person wants to give something to you. This person wants to bring you something. They want to give you love. They want to show you love. They want to be generous as well with their love. They really want to I feel like show up in your life as someone you can really rely on. And also I feel like they want to like spoil you, take care of you in that way as well. The Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. So they're definitely really inspired to communicate with you, to like rush in. I'm definitely feeling communication from them. So if you're not already in communication, this person really wants to be. They want to just like fly in because they see you as this high priestess. You intrigue them. You're so mysterious, powerful, very interesting sort of person. You have a lot of, I feel like spiritual powers as well. This person kind of is in a bit of awe of you because they see you as very divine. You're a very interesting person to them, and they really like talking to you as well. I feel like you have interesting things to say to them, like an interesting take on things, interesting perception. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So your person wants to commit to you here because we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's a couple. That's like, that's two people in a relationship, 100%, a very serious, committed relationship. So if you guys aren't explicitly in a committed relationship, this person wants to bring commitment to you. They want to bring you an offer of loyalty, of commitment, of love. I think this person is very trustworthy is also what I'm getting. They have very good intentions for you. It's like they just want to settle down with you is really what I'm feeling. And that's what this Two of Pentacles is about, is it's like they even could be just going back and forth in their head trying to figure out what the best way to bring this offer into you is. How do they settle down with you? How do they make this happen? How do they bring in this reunion? We have the Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords. So your person's definitely keeping a close eye on you here. It could be like they're wanting to bring this commitment towards you. They're wanting to bring this offer towards you, but they're kind of like maybe just holding back a little bit because they're kind of trying to observe you, kind of suss out the vibe, see what's going on with you, see if you're receptive to them as well. But with the Seven of Wands, it's like this person wants to bring you this commitment because they want to fight for this. They don't want anyone else to take you from them. The Seven of Wands can be about knowing you've attained, a valuable position. You have an enviable position. He's up on this hill here, so he's succeeded. He's gotten something after the victory with the Six of Wands, but now he needs to fight for it. He needs to put in the effort to maintain his position because he doesn't want to lose what he's worked so hard to gain, which is like kind of feel like this relationship. Because of the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, you're a very valuable, special person. I feel like a lot of people would like to maybe, be in a relationship with you. They'd like to be the one that you love, something like that. And so this person knows that. And so they want to make sure that they kind of lock you down is what I feel. I'm hearing put a ring on it. So that could be part of it, but more like energetically, just like they want everyone to know that you're taken, you're not on the market anymore. We have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So I think your person's really scared of losing you also. And they definitely miss you with this Three of Swords. Like, again, if there's some sort of distance or maybe just lack of communication, lack of clarity, this person is really, really in love with you. And I think they're so in love with you that like the thought of losing you is very scary because you are this like beautiful, empathetic, sweet earth angel here at the Queen of Cups, just the absolute kindest person in the world to them. That's how they see you. And so They're just terrified of losing your love is also what I feel. They're really, really scared that your cup has run dry is what I'm hearing, that you just don't have the same feelings for them anymore, or you've like lost feelings, like you just don't really care anymore. I think that would really scare your person. If they found out that you've like moved on or something, like they're really scared that you're going to move on and maybe find someone else. And then we have the lovers here with the Seven of Cups. So your person's definitely choosing love. They're choosing to, want to be with you. So for some of you, your person maybe made you feel like they weren't choosing you, they weren't choosing love. But it might have really broken your heart here, but I feel like this person is doing a 180 because they're realizing that that's where their happiness is in this love connection. And it's like, what do we really have in life if we don't have love? Nothing really. So I think that's what this broken heart is teaching them, to really maybe value you in a way that maybe they didn't before, because they're seeing, that their life is just so much more beautiful and magical and wonderful when you're, with them. And so they want you just come down and settle, and settle any drama, just really commit to you and really know that things are stable. It's like this person really wants to know that things are stable here with you. They want to have like some sort of conversation where they know that you want to be with them, because that could be even a fear, is that they're not sure if you want to commit to them, like they want to commit to you, but maybe they're scared that they've hurt you and now you don't want them anymore. So I think that's also why they want to rush in, is because they want to know if you still have a place for them in your heart, is kind of what I'm hearing. All right, so let's clarify some of this energy. Um, Clarify the Three of Swords. Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Pile three's person's current energy. Oh, wow, look at this. We have suffering and silence with the Nine of Swords. So, yeah, your person's been really suffering without you. I'm literally hearing like the silence is hurting me. So there could be no contact with you guys right now. They are suffering in the silence. It's really hard not talking to you if you guys are not speaking. It also could be that they are, maybe heartbroken over you, or just their heart's in a lot of pain right now, and maybe they're just keeping it to themselves. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles, which is that new beginning that they want to bring to you. So they want to get out of this heartbreak energy and stop suffering in the silence, and actually maybe communicate with you because they miss you a lot. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. How three's person's current energy. The universe. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Ooh. So this is about them completing cycles with the universe here. This is the world, letting go of things, cycles coming to an end. And then we have rejoice and celebration, the Three of Cups again. So they want to get together with you again. They want to reunite with you, and then hope with the Star. So they're hoping for a new beginning with you here. They're hoping for a reunion. I feel like with the universe card, they're also getting in touch with their spirituality. And then it's also about getting a higher perspective in some ways. Like they're seeing things more clearly now from a more universal perspective. It's like they've zoomed out and maybe seen maybe where they've went wrong, or maybe there's a lot about choices in this pile. So maybe they made a choice to step away from this connection, and they're kind of maybe getting a bigger picture look at it, and like kind of rethinking that for sure. And because they're wanting to choose you now. All right, clarify the Seven of Cups, file three's person's current energy. Oh my God, okay, this is actually crazy synchronistic. Look, we have the Seven of Cups, I asked to clarify it. We have the Lovers coming out again. So the Lovers has come out twice to clarify the Seven of Cups. So if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. And it's like with this energy here, recognition and reward, it's like they want to recognize you as their lover, as their partner, as their one. Maybe you felt like they just respected you. They weren't showing up for you. They weren't, showing you that, they're committed to you. Maybe they were acting like they didn't want you or something, but it's like they want to show you, they want to recognize you, they want to honor you, is what I feel. That's the word. It's like you felt like they weren't honoring you. They weren't respecting you. They were being disrespectful, maybe for some of you. But it's like this person wants to change all that. They want to exactly bow down to you here and really worship you, is kind of what I'm feeling from that. So really powerful. Really enjoy this energy. It's very interesting. And then I'm going to clarify the Two of Pentacles as well. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, how three's person's current energy. towards pile 3, clarify the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, pile 3's person's current energy. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. So this has been a major battle, I think, of love and fear for your person, because we have the Seven of Swords, which is the deception, the envy, hiding your feelings, insecurity, not wanting to be honest, and then look, the Six of Cups, memories of love. So it's like this person's in their head back and forth, like, do I hide my feelings? Do I retreat? Do I withdraw? Do I protect myself? Or do I actually open myself up to love? Do I allow myself to feel love? So that's maybe what has been going on with them, is like they've been prioritizing self-protection and hiding, and their ego, and then now they're having to look at these memories of love. They're having to recognize that they do love you here, and realizing that maybe they need to let that go, and they need to actually show up for you. That all that ego, maybe even playing games for some of you, or maybe they weren't trying to play games, but you just like felt like they were playing games because they were being so confusing. And it's like they want to mature. I really feel like your person wants to grow up to give you the love that you deserve. Wow, that's really interesting. Let's get some messages from them. I'm very curious about this. I really feel a very positive shift happening for your person, though. It's like, again, like the ultimate conflict between love and fear going on for them right now, but I feel that love is winning, because it always does in the end. Advice, or let's see, sorry, not advice. What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3, please? What does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? What does pile 3's person want to say? What does this one say? I've acted out for attention. I'm sorry if I've hurt you. So, yeah, they might have had some interesting behavior in the past, but it was just because they were acting out for attention. Again, that's kind of like that games playing sort of vibe, where like it was just because they were kind of in a childhood wound, and so they were acting maybe very immature. But it wasn't because there was anything wrong with you. It was because they were very triggered, and maybe the only way they knew how to get attention was by doing negative stuff. You're mine. I don't want anyone else to have you. Oh my God, that's literally what this Seven of Wands energy, I was saying that, is like, they're like, no, pile 3 is my person. No one else gets to be with pile 3. It wasn't worth hurting you. Very interesting. Again, that's like, I'm feeling like there was a Five of Swords moment in the past here. They might have done something out of this attention seeking sort of vibe or immaturity. I'm waking up to the truth of this love and its spiritual meaning. Wow, with the Lovers. Totally. That's totally what's going on here. So they're seeing that this is spiritual, that this isn't just, oh, I find this person attractive, I want to be with them. Like, this is like some past life spiritual, like, divine connection, and there might be like kind of getting blown away by it. I want your body on me. Yes, definitely with the Lovers. You have changed my perspective on life and love. You make me feel things I've never felt before. Yeah, definitely. You're the only person I want to be intimate with. Interesting. So yeah, they're definitely not wanting to be physical with anyone else. I feel that they know this is like a sacred love. There's like some sacred. It's like the intimacy with you is very sacred, and it's like they don't really want to get other people's energy involved in that. I want you in my life forever, beautiful, and with that commitment. And I love our conversation. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. We are so similar. So you guys are really, really similar. And I think this person has maybe had to learn to love themselves in order to love you, because it's hard, especially if this is like a twin flame connection or just like a deep soul connection. It's hard to really like love and appreciate that sort of connection if you're like not loving and appreciating yourself, because the person, if you don't like yourself and you meet someone who is like you, it's kind of like distressing, because they like maybe bring up the things about yourself that you've like rejected or denied, and so it can be like triggering, and you feel like you want to reject that person because ultimately like you're rejecting a part of yourself, if that makes sense. But then like as you like come to appreciate yourself more, you start to see the things about the other person that you maybe didn't like as beautiful, and like you start to love those parts of them. So what else does pile three's person want to say to pile 3? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile 3? I'm true to you. So yeah, they're very loyal to you. I definitely got a strong sense of loyalty here from this pile. You are worthy of my love, and I am worthy of your love. So I think this has been both of you guys learning to value yourselves, love yourselves. Um, And my love for you grows stronger by the day. Very beautiful. So they definitely fall more in love with you, I feel like, all the time. It's like the connection just deepens for them. Um, so they kind of surrendered to that feeling. Maybe they tried to fight it, but it didn't really work. They just ended up loving you more. Um, let's see. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? I can't help but stare. You're gorgeous. And you can see underneath my mask and it scares me. Yeah, definitely. And I want our energies to unite in sacred union. Yeah, definitely sacred union is what I feel. So that's what I'm saying is like the intimacy with you feels like more than just being physical with somebody. It's like a very spiritual experience. And that's just person wants. But it could maybe even scare them in a way, like the intimacy with you, even though they want it and they have a lot of passion, desire for you. It could just be that um, maybe it even triggers some fear. It's like there's just such powerful energy between the two of you that connecting in that way is like really, really intense, probably for both of you. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say? You are the brightest star in the sky. Everything else is dim in comparison. Oh, so yeah, no one else compares to you for them. I like to imagine our wedding day. Interesting. So it's like they like to imagine this future, maybe really committing to you. Um, I know I need to change my ways and become a better person. Sometimes when I think about you, my heart starts to ache and my eyes well up with tears. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. So yeah, they might have really been going through it with that Three of Swords energy, crying a lot. I'm surrendering to my love for you and don't take my actions personally. It's not your fault, I promise. So yeah, whatever your person's done to maybe hurt you or, running from this connection, it's not personal. It's like really just their own issues. Could be their own spiritual awakening that they're trying to cope with. I feel like an ego death, maybe that their ego has been fighting. I feel like especially these deep soul twin flame connections, they do kind of end up causing ego death. And I think the ego doesn't want that to happen. So it kind of is like, we need to get away from this person. They're going to destroy me, kind of, you know what I mean? But the higher self is urging them to connect with you. So it's like this battle between their higher self and their ego, kind of. So that's why they maybe seem conflicted. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? I need time to think and be alone so I can connect to source and awaken to my inner truth. That makes a lot of sense. I miss you just as much as you miss me. I cry sometimes thinking about you. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? Your love is irreplaceable. I know I will never find anyone else with whom I feel such a strong and magical connection. Yeah, totally. With that lover's energy, it's like you're the love of their life, basically. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person want to say? Um, my silence is my own fear holding me back. All I want is to talk to you, but I'm trapped in my ego. Yeah, totally. So it's definitely their ego is, they're having to really fight their demons, fight their ego. This connection is so precious to me. I deeply cherish you and the love we share. And I never wanted to hurt you. I'm just in so much pain. Yeah, definitely. I sense that. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three, please? I want to express my truth to you. Interesting. No matter how things seem on the outside, I still love you and miss you. So definitely, again, they still care about you, and you bring me back to my true essence. So that's kind of what I was saying about, like, I feel like part of the process of coming into union with your person is like both of your egos probably being dissolved, and it's probably been a series of like tower moments, like extreme pain that has kind of like affected both of you. But I feel like the whole point is that you guys are magnetized to each other through your core essence, which is that unconditional love, like the higher self, the soul. And so if you and your person did meet and you were both in your egos, a lot needed to be maybe even broken within both of you to actually bring out the depths of who you truly are as people. So maybe you were both wearing masks, you were both maybe not quite healed. You were both maybe more in your service to self kind of vibe. But then it's like this process of the ego slowly dissolving into like unconditional love. So I feel like that's kind of where your person is at. Um, and I think that maybe they tried to resist it because again, that it's very scary to have to let go of the ego. It's like letting go of what you've known your whole life. It's letting go of your sense of security, your sense of safety. Your ego has kept you or so you think. You think it's kept you safe from being hurt your whole life, but then you realize that it's actually keeping you from feeling true love, essentially. So your person is surrendering, and I think that's really powerful. They're surrendering to their true essence. I feel like it's not just surrendering to you, it's surrendering to themselves, it's surrendering to the divine. So it's all a really beautiful process. So I love that for them. All right, pile three. Pile three. What's pile three's person's current energy towards pile three, please? What's pile three's person's current energy? Oh, interesting. So we have this interesting sarcophagus. So this is that death and rebirth that your person's going through, the spiritual transformation. This is the star, so that's healing, hope. I feel like this is also like you are like their guiding light. I think I said earlier, like you are the star that shines brighter than all else. So it's like you're guiding them through this darkness. Oh wow! And then we have the beautiful swans, which is loyalty, commitment, true love, divine love, and then this card, which kind of reminds me of the chariot energy from the tarot, which is about traveling towards you, movement towards you. So very, very deep things are going on with your person. Like this is a deep time for them, a time of like really deep healing, really deeply observing themselves. So with that death energy, like for some of you, it might seem like your person's just fallen off the map. They've disappeared. You're like, where did my person go? But I feel like it's like they're going to triumphantly return when the time is right for some. But you know what I mean. All right, let's see. Pile three's person's current energy towards pile three. Bit too many, but I'll take these ones. So we have strategy, which is them, making their way, making plans. So even if it seems like not much is going on in the 3D, there is actually stuff being done in the behind closed doors is what I feel. Your person's making plans behind closed doors to come back to you. And then we have a woman holding a heart because you hold their heart. You are the person that holds their heart. You don't have to be a woman, but it's like we represent that feminine energy that is where their heart belongs. And they know that, their heart is yours, basically. So, I'm going to read you a card from this beautiful deck called the Journey of Love Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So far, the messages have been really, really good for pile 1 and 2, so I'm excited to see what you get. All right, pile 3. What does pile 3 need to hear? Take advice for pile 3. Pile 3. Oh, okay, so the light field is what fell out. Okay, number 63. You are very open to the other side. The veil that separates the world is very fine for you, for there is much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, including those of time, distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, do so with your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. If your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation of reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Those who have passed can be received fully and peacefully into the light, and your love guides them home. The messages that you sense in your own heart that come from unconditional love can uplift and reassure, can be trusted. Okay, sorry. That uplift and reassure can be trusted. So the messages that you sense in your own heart that come from unconditional love that uplift and reassure can be trusted. So basically, messages that you receive when you connect with your person that do feel very loving, that uplift you, those can be trusted. The light is so close to you, beloved. It surrounds you as you glow from within. This oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with a field of awareness that is real, and you are protected by light as you do so. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and that those that have passed on or will pass on in future will always be safely held in love. It is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones past, present, and future that are beyond the confines of time and space. When I'm in love, I'm not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know, and when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. Wow, that is so powerful. So for those of you that do want to connect with people that are on the other side, I feel like this is a message to do that. But I also feel like this is about you being separated to your person and connecting with them telepathically. And then this is so interesting. When I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and we will shed our fears. So that's like you and your person, you've created this reflection of you in this person. I'm getting very twin flame energy from this. And together you have come together to shed your fears, to heal from your wounds. So what I'm feeling from this is it's like your person is very much healing right now. So this is a confirmation that you guys are both on the right path. So very beautiful message. Let's get some last words from them. What else does Pal 3's person want to say? Um, see, do you love me? So there could be some insecurity. You know, those are those fears that come up is like, you know, am I lovable? Do you love me? You are so incredible. I would give it all to you. I want to give all my love to you. Interesting. So a lot about giving you love. I want to spoil you. I think I said that earlier. That's so funny. We'll be together soon. I know we have a spiritual connection. You're the center of my universe. And I'm hiding deeper feelings. So yeah, definitely. All resonates. Oh, I meant to get you your little tarot cards. All right, pile three's person's overall energy towards pile 3, please. Pile three's person's overall energy. So we have the King of Pentacles, again, that commitment, wanting to, you know, be with you there. Oh, Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, your person's really walking away from something to be with you here, to move towards you, for happiness and reunions there with the Sun. So really beautiful. All right, what does pile 3 need to hear right now? So pigs flying. So this is about miracles happening, you know, not giving up on your dream. You have this magic wand, which I feel like is about your power to manifest and create your reality. You have the letter B and the letter Z. We have the little zebra. It's interesting, you know, letter Z and the zebra. So that's about embracing your uniqueness. Oh, interesting. So I was actually going to say the letter B reminds me of beautiful, and then look, we have beautiful that came out. So it's like your person wants you now. They find you so beautiful. This says live your dream. So live your dream, create your dream. The number 6, which I feel like is about love. This little snowman, so they feel out in the cold without you, they miss you. And transformation, this is a really beautiful, sparkly butterfly. So your person is transforming into your beautiful, ideal, sparkly butterfly. So just give them time to do that. All right, pile 3, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you abundance and bless. And as always, take care, stay safe. Right. Bye-bye.